NBA 2K dropped another official NBA 2K24 roster update for today. It's December 11th, 2023. As always, I'm PT Sports, aka Pete's Hole. Let's dive right into the video. So, Jontay Porter makes his return to the NBA. If anybody remembers, he was in the NBA briefly for the Memphis Grizzlies a couple years ago. Injuries kind of hit him, couldn't stay healthy, trying to make his way back. Well, he was playing for the Motor City Cruise this year in the G League, doing really, really well there. Ends up getting a two-way spot due to the injury to Ron Harper Jr. for the Toronto Raptors. So now Jontay Porter is officially on the Raptors roster. He is a cap creation. Obviously, with the cap creation, the appearance tab is open, so you can edit how you see fit. They did not add accessories to him. You'll have to change those up. Preferably an undershirt, a leg sleeve as well for him on his right leg. And then Puma sneakers for him. They put the LaMelo Ball sneakers on them, but actually the closer sneaker would be the Clyde Court sneakers. So yeah, he's there for them. The second player added in is Jules Bernard for the Washington Wizards. He previously was playing for the Capital City Go-Go. Athletic wing, shooting 42% from three this year for the Capital City Go-Go. They got him in. As you could see, he's on a two-way contract. He took the spot of John Butler Jr., who they waived to bring in Bernard. They did not want to lose Bernard because he had interest from a couple other teams to get an NBA call-up on a two-way contract. So they were able to do that. They did not add sneakers to him. He wears the last shoe that he wore in a game was the Kyrie 7s. Obviously, those are Nikes. Accessories, you would add a left leg sleeve along with quarter lane socks. But yeah, here he is. He's editable as far as the appearance tab goes. Couple other things to note in the roster that I noticed. Toumani Camara, if anybody was paying attention, had an incorrect shooting hand and his dunk hand. He was right-handed previously. They've now properly updated him to left-handed, so that's good to see that there. Injuries were given and removed for players as well in this update. So just going to kind of go over who had injuries removed first. So RJ Hampton has been healthy for a couple games. He finally had his injury removed. He's mainly going to be in the G League, probably not going to play a ton with the Heat. And then Tyler Hero returns on Wednesday, so they went ahead and removed his injury designation. So hopefully Tyler Hero can get back in the mix of things and the Heat can keep on rolling. Going over to the Pistons, a couple games ago, Joe Harris was active, and so they finally got him listed as healthy on the roster. Joe Harris is actually playing small ball power forward. For whatever reason, Monty Williams likes to play him there behind Isaiah Stewart. So we'll see how it goes for the rest of the season. He was struggling previously, so hopefully the injury kind of helps his shooting get back on track. They need it, definitely. Next up for the Rockets, Amen Thompson is healthy. He's been playing in the G League for a couple of games for Rio Grande Valley. He returns. He's actually going to be in the backcourt alongside Aaron Holiday right away, as Ime Udoka said he prefers both. They can interchange with each other at both point guard and shooting guard, so we'll see how that looks. Next is Bradley Beal coming back tomorrow, which is Tuesday. That back injury's kind of been lingering, so we'll see if he can stay healthy, what he could do as far as fitting in for the Phoenix Suns. It'll definitely help Booker and Durant for sure. And then a questionable tag has been added for Jaden McDaniels, so that usually means he's back within a day or two. So we'll see if he can get back in that Timberwolves lineup. as the defensive wing for them. So he's really going to help there. Moving over to the actual injuries that were added to players. Unfortunately, if you watched the Kyrie Irving injury, Dwight Powell landed all his body weight on the previous nagging injured foot that Kyrie Irving had. And so now timetables to be determined on how long Kyrie will be out for the Mavericks. In the meantime, Seth Curry, who should be a shooting guard here, Seth Curry, Jaden Hardy, and then Dante Exum will kind of split up minutes throughout. Exum's been playing phenomenal basketball the last couple games, so look for them to kind of split up those minutes there. Next injury is Andrew Nembhard. Unfortunately, he sprained his left knee, so he's going to be out at least a week before he's evaluated. So look for 1 to 2 weeks at least for him. Talked about the Pistons already with Joe Harris coming back. Well, they lost Jalen Duren to a sprained left ankle. He's out 2 to 3 weeks. The sprain looked pretty nasty, so we'll see what happens there. As far as him coming back, that really hurts their rebounding overall. And then last but not least, on the injury front, Ryan Rollins has had a right knee strain for the past week and a half. He's pretty much listed as week to week, so they added his injury designation there. Last but not least, before I get out of here, it was a short update, so no retro content. We'll have a ratings update on Thursday, so I'll have another video out for that. But in the meantime, for anybody that is a G League fan, they did update the Fort Wayne Mad Ants to the proper name of the Indiana Mad Ants. So good to see that they made that change there to get the Indiana team city basically updated. They're no longer the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. So overall, decent update. The main highlight, obviously, getting Jules Bernard and Jontay Porter into the roster. Like I said, it's probably better just based on what the caps look like to go in and edit how you see fit. If you're somebody that plays the attention to detail roster, they have a G League component to their roster that has those two guys on there. You can look at the caps and see if those are to your liking, and if so, you can export and import accordingly. But in the meantime, if you've liked this content, please hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button. It really helps. I'm really trying to get to about 2,500 subscribers by the end of 2K24. I'd love to get to 5K subscribers. I think that's a little ambitious, but hoping we can get there. Please, if you like this channel, you like the 2K roster content, you like to know what's going on in those updates that trigger whenever you see back out to the main menu, this is where you'll find it. Please tell a friend, tell 2 friends, tell 3 friends. Need all the help we can get to get exposure here on this channel. Love bringing the content to you guys as much as possible. My next video will be out on Thursday. I will be going up over all of the risers, fallers, any position updates, you name it, whatever's in the third official ratings update, I'll be going over in full detail. So look forward to seeing that on the channel late morning on Thursday. Until then, thanks everybody for watching and take care.